What up, fellas? You know what it is. It's your girl, One Crazed Foodie. We are back in action. Follow me on Instagram right now, One Crazed Foodie. And today we're gonna be making one of my favorite things ever, a smoothie bowl. And you know I like my smoothie bowls thick, so if you do it runny, you're not doing it right. So today I'm gonna show you all how to make my signature smoothie bowl. There's so many variations and it's so healthy, and this is my favorite recipe and I make it every day. Even though it's about 40 degrees outside, I'm gonna have one for lunch. So, you know, you gotta start out with your bowl. I like these wooden bowls for some reason, the aesthetic, you know, smoothie bowl, wooden bowls, they go together. And your first step is to put a bowl in the freezer. That's gonna help keep your smoothie bowl nice and cold as you're eating it. And I like the wooden bowl because it doesn't freeze your hands off as you're eating it and holding it. And the next thing you're gonna do, you're gonna need some bananas. And these are gonna be your base, but these are not the right type of bananas. I'm only showing you these because bananas are a prop. What you need is some super duper ripe bananas, like almost disgustingly ripe, that are frozen and chopped. So in the freezer, I have a big old bag of frozen bananas that I'm gonna be using for the base of this recipe. All right, the next thing you need, you can just use bananas. If you're just a banana gal and that's it, it's all good. You can just stay with these. Most of the time, I like to use, 2 to 3 different kinds of fruit. So today I'm gonna be using this mixed berry blend to give it, the full acai flavor, even though there's no acai in this. It's just gonna look like it. So get your frozen fruit of choice. I like strawberries also. If I'm doing this, the next ingredient you're gonna need is your protein of choice. So usually I like to go with either a protein powder, which I feel like most people have on hand, or today I'm going to go with this silken tofu. I've been trying to eat more plant-based lately, so this is a good creamy texture. It sounds gross, but it's actually really good. You can't taste it at all. It just adds another level of creaminess to your smoothie bowl. If you don't have silken tofu on hand, I feel like most people have Greek yogurt, which also gives it more of a froyo flavor, so I highly recommend this as well. And make sure if you're using tofu, I recommend silken tofu because it has a nice softer texture, and the extra firm or firm tofu doesn't really work out as well. It leaves it kind of chunkier, so silken tofu all the way. Now to get started on the smoothie bowl. This is the key part of your smoothie bowl. You need a food processor. If you have a Vitamix, it works too. If you have like another high-tech blender, it might work, but this is the key to a thick smoothie bowl. You need a food processor, and they're not that expensive, so I recommend you go out and invest in one if you want your smoothie bowls thick. So first, this is about like 3 to 4 bananas. I'm gonna put in 2-ish. If you're using only bananas, use like 3. Add that to the blender. Next, I'm gonna add in my mixed berries. Kind of want a lot today, so it's gonna be very good. Okay. And the next thing that you're gonna do is you're gonna add your protein. So put that on in there. That looks disgusting, but trust me, it's good. And since my fruit has been sitting out for a little while, it'll probably blend a little bit easier. If your fruit is right out of the freezer, it might break your food processor a little bit. So maybe wait 5 or 10 minutes after you take your bananas and frozen fruit out to start blending it. Now here we go. See, I'm gonna put it on the first setting first. Okay, and now once it gets to, it looks like this a little bit, it's kind of messy. If you have a food processor, highly recommend you get one of these little flexible spatula thingies. They're perfect for this. And this is where you're just gonna scrape the sides and, press the fruit down to make sure to get it all mixed together. And now we're gonna blend it right back up again. Okay. Next step of ingredients. So as you can see, it's pretty thick, it's pretty well mixed, but now we're gonna add in, the more flavorful parts that I like to add. One of my favorites is this peanut powder. It just is way less messy than peanut butter, and it has a good consistency, adds another layer of flavor and creaminess to a smoothie bowl. I add this to every single one of my smoothie bowls because I love peanut butter. So we're gonna add like a spoonful or 2 of that. And the next thing I'm gonna add is some maca powder, which is definitely optional, but it's just another, thing I like to add to my smoothie bowls. A little dollop of that. And some other items that you could add some chia seeds into the base if you like that, or cinnamon is also very delicious, but I'm just not feeling that today, so I'm not gonna do that. You can also add some flaxseed, which gives it a little more thicker texture as well, but I'm just gonna save those for the toppings. So now that you've got this, we're gonna blend it right back up again. Maybe scrape the sides another time, make sure it's all integrated in there. Here we go. Okay, looks like it's done. Look at that consistency. As you can see, it's very, very thick. Look, it doesn't even fall off the thing because you didn't add any liquid, and that's the key. And you can't do that with normal blenders usually, so that's why you need a food processor. Now I'm gonna take my bowl out of the freezer, and we are going to take this out and scoop it on into the bowl. Just look at this consistency, folks. It's straight up ice cream. Look at that. You don't see that every day now, do you? All right, as you can see, this consistency is excellent. And now in your bowl like this, you're ready for the best part, your toppings. My favorite topping is granola. Adds the texture of crunch and takes it to another level, I swear. Another great topping is fresh fruit, but since it's wintertime, you know, fresh fruit is pretty scarce around here. I just, you know, I have enough fruit in my smoothie bowl, so I'm just gonna go with the granola. So put generous layer of this on there. This is my homemade granola recipe on my Instagram, @OneCrazeFoodie. Follow me right now. Oh yes, now you got a level of crunchy granola on your smoothie bowl. Next, you know, I like to add my superfoods because I want to be super. So I'm adding some chia seeds. Little dab of those on in there. Next, some flaxseed. Gotta get in your omega-3s. Am I right, boys? Am I right? Just a little bit. Oh, that looks so terrible. Okay. Next thing I like to add are these little tiny pumpkin seeds. They're so good. Again, adds another level of crunch to your bowl. We got some more seeds up in here because we're getting a little bit crazy. Now we got some hemp seeds, hemp hearts, whatever you want to call them. Just dabble that all on there. Probably my favorite part, last but definitely not least, is this nutso. Any nut butter will work, but this Power Fuel nutso is literally my favorite thing in the world. So, just look at that. We're gonna add, you know, just a little blob of that on in there. Right in the middle, because why not? There you guys have it. There is the smoothie bowl. You know what it is. Look at that thick texture, literally tastes like ice cream. Call it an ice cream, call it smoothie bowl, call it whatever you want. Either way, it's delicious. Make it yourself right now. So delicious. Now I'm gonna take a picture of it for my Instagram, @OneCrazeFoodie. Follow me right now. What would a recipe video be without a little taste testaroonie? Oh yes, every time it's just so thick, doesn't even fall off the spoon. Dairy Queen Blizzard or Emma's Smoothie Bowl. Can't even tell the difference. Thank you all so much for watching this video. I hope any of you, at least one of you, goes out and makes a smoothie bowl just like this one, just to realize how amazing it really is and why I eat it every day, regardless of the temperature outside. One last time, make sure to follow me on Instagram @OneCrazeFoodie for more recipes like this. Leave a comment below on what you want to see me make next. Want any other meal ideas? Leave a comment below. Like this video if you want to see more recipe videos. Many more videos coming your way, so make sure to hit that subscribe button below if you want to see more recipe videos or vlogs or whatever's coming your way soon. And I will see you in the next one, fellas. Peace out. Hi.